What's up, everyone, and welcome to an all-new microtransaction review. I guess I don't know. We're fast and loose with stuff like this. First impressions. That's what we like to talk about. We like to call it first impressions. I'm sure that's what the title said. It's funny. I already forgot what the title meant. It's almost like I wrote the title after I made the video. Ooh. All right. So, yeah. So first impressions. We're talking about Tunic here. Now, Chris is here with us, obviously, per usual, right? However,
Hey guys.
and Chris is not only is Chris with us, he's the Nexus boy, right? Chris, you let's see who.
The Nexus never stops.
Yeah, it's
the
like
Nexus never stops.
Dude.
You get it.
Yeah, the Nexus boy himself, Chris. Well, Nexus Chris. I love it, Chris.
No, that sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
does. It does.
Gamer tag.
You want to know what's funny? So for those of you at home, a little backyard baseball, all right? Or I'm sorry, inside baseball. That's the term. Wow. I thought of that Nexus Chris today, by the way, when I was taking out the trash. I was just walking and thinking of like, what could I call Chris today for a show that I host, for an episode that I host. I was like, let's see, there's got to be an episode I'm going to be hosting. What can I call Chris today? I'm like, the Nexus Chris, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because usually I get trapped in the whole. I try to get CC Chris something with.
Yeah, I don't know why you're so
yeah,
stuck on this.
I don't know, dude. I gotta let it go, and luckily I did, and we got Nexus Chris. Nexus Chris, how are you today?
Honestly, feeling the green glow of Xbox, and more importantly, Xbox Game Pass, where I got to play and experience the gift of Tunic.
Tunic, dude, adorable, little Zelda clone like. Is that what we're getting? We're a little Zelda like.
It's Zelda clone with just a touch, a taste of a little Souls Elden. I'm gonna say Elden Ring, not Souls. Elden Ring.
Really?
Nice little taste of it, bro.
Really?
And like some of the game mechanics that are. So if you don't know, you're playing. You wake up like an Elden. You just wake up,
Okay.
and now you're in this world. And then this is just at the very beginning. Then you start exploring, just like an Elden Ring. You get things are very fast and loose. There's a lot of visual cues. The art is amazing, but the art is secondary liquid to the music. And it's like if Zelda, Elden Ring, and Donkey Kong had a baby. You know how Donkey Kong just had the jams?
Right. Okay.
My brother Matt came over after I played like 2-3 hours of the game. I'm like, Matt, listen to this music. And he's like, bro, this is just like amazing background noise. Like,
really?
It's something you play in the background, you're just chilling, you're vibing.
I get
this music slaps. Like, honestly, like I was doing something. I was like, you know what? I'm not playing. Let me just go on YouTube, pull up the soundtrack of like when you're in the beginning open world.
Right.
And just start jamming. And I love it. I'll tell you one thing, this music, even after I roll credits on this game, the music will stay around past that point.
Wow.
Like the music, like I really dug the music. If anything, Liquid, if you don't play it, give it a listen.
Okay, dude. I'm a fan of like awesome soundtracks in games. Yeah. So that, dude, I will definitely give it a listen, dude. Like that sounds dope here. Now, it looks adorable. All right, they have this the nice hue art style. Tell me how did the art style feel? Like what do you get?
Everything makes sense, and the thing is, the art style does a great job. Is when something comes new and foreign, it looks different, so it stands out.
Okay,
and it feels different. And the thing is, part of the art style that I love so much is the gameplay mechanic that's built into the game. You pick up these pieces of paper, and it's like remember the booklets that would come with your video games?
Yeah.
That would give you like information,
little manuals.
So you're looking through it, but it's written like in a language that you can't read because not English, and it's like in their language. But you can look at the pictures, so you can kind of decipher. Like, wait a minute, there's a better way to do this thing. Like, I didn't know there was a running button for a while until I got the page, and then it kind of tells you. I'm like, wait, I can run. And then I started
What?
running, and I'm like, oh, I'm running. Okay. And it tells me like, oh man, use this shield. Because you start off and you get a stick.
Okay.
You have to find a sword, you have to find a shield, you
Oh,
have to
okay.
find these other things on the map. And you see things and you're like, I don't know how to interact with that yet. Like there's a part you can see like, man, there's little hooks around. And then later on you might get a little grappling hook. So
Oh,
you can cross
I
like
gotcha.
certain things. And there's little natural save points. And so that's like the art does a good job of explaining and enhancing the world that you're in. So that's
Okay.
another thing, and it yet again blends perfectly with the music because you
Yeah.
just feel the energy, you feel this exploration, you feel like the mystery, like what's going on, why am I here, why is there statues of foxes everywhere that look like me but bigger? What's
Oh,
like it's just like one step demands another, and it gives me some Elden Ring vibes
gotcha.
and Zelda. And I think
Yeah, yeah.
if you're putting this together, you're in great company.
I like that, dude, and I'm gonna get into that in a second here. Now,
I'm sorry, jumped again.
yeah, yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. I just, you know what I'm saying.
I got excited.
Hey, I hear you. No, I hear you. So, I want to talk about though the story. Is there any story here? Like, what are we looking at? Is there like, are we? Is there cutscenes?
This,
Is there dialogue? Like, what are we doing here? What kind
there's
of?
no dialogue in the game.
Okay.
It's very like it's all very visual, and you
Oh,
get like
I
little
love
pieces,
that.
and you're trying to figure out. And as like I only put like 4 or 5 hours into the game, so it's still like you get like a little bit, but everything's like you don't know what you're looking at. I'm like, man, this probably has significance. I just don't know what I'm looking at yet. And you feel like, so I'm like, I'm looking at the answer right now. I just don't know the question.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, you got me. Oh, you got me. And I'm like, I'm not looking for the answer. You gave me the answer. I need the question.
Gotcha.
And yeah. Something I don't know if you have another question after that, but I want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. Were you gonna get there? I don't know.
The last question. Well, okay, I guess we're gonna talk
What
about
was
that.
the last? What was
It was just the
it?
Elden Ring
Sorry.
correlation. I want to hear what it is that's Elden Ring like,
So,
and if that has to do with the gameplay wise, throw it in there as well if you'd like.
It does. It's part of the gameplay. So when you die, it shows in the mechanic you die. It's just something that's gonna happen.
Okay.
But when you die, you have a little like fox soul.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the things you can go back, you're collecting coins on the way to like purchase like health things and bombs and stuff like that. And it's so funny when I found the guy who sells you items.
Right.
I walked into this blind corner, and this giant like ethereal fox demon dude comes out, and I walk towards him, and I'm like, what's happening? And then he's just like, here's health potion and here's explosives, and he's like, you're the merchant? I'm like, I thought I was looking at a boss. This guy's just selling me items.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, you are terrifying, sir.
Right.
I'm like, are you my homie?
Now
I'm
this
like,
is
all right.
if you die, this is not like you lose everything, nothing like that, right?
No, you can go back and go to. I think it's the same rules like Elden Ring, like you die multiple times.
Okay.
But like, yeah, but that is very good. Now I'm gonna say the weakest part of the game.
Oh.
And not bad.
Okay.
Is the actual gameplay itself.
Oh.
Like the actual combat system is the weakest part. Not bad, just the weakest. I feel like if you had Death's Door fighting mechanic in this game with the exploration, like if you were able to fuse those two games together, you have a powerhouse of a video game. I mean, like, yeah, because I would take the exploration and the music and the did I say graphics already?
No, not yet.
Okay, in the graphics of Tunic,
right?
But if you can just give me the gameplay of Death's Door, I'm like, you have a hardcore contender for Game of the Year, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's still good. It's just Death's Door does do it better.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And you have to put, and it's like you can't compare. No, you can't compare the games.
Yeah, no, it's still intriguing, and it's still getting great scores across the board. It seems like so. Yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like, and
mhm.
it's free on Game Pass,
It's
bro.
included in your subscription with Game Pass.
It's free on Game Pass. And when you honestly, no one knew that it was coming out to Game Pass till like a week before they announced it. Like they knew it was
Oh,
coming on Xbox, but no one knew it was coming on Game
okay.
Pass.
Oh,
So I'm
gotcha.
like, you have a stellar title that this is
Uh-huh.
coming out on Game Pass. I'm like, this alleviates a lot of the lightweight felt on Game Pass.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, there's some stuff that are coming out that are like pretty cool, but that nothing that's like that. Oh my god. And I think
Right.
Tunic is like a thing where you're like, oh dude, I can get easily lost in this world. Like this is
Okay.
great. Like I'm having a good time. And it came and I loved it because around the same time, I know this is a Tunic thing, but Shredders came out too. And I feel like it's like when I think like it's curating fun experiences. And I think Tunic is a very welcome gift
Okay.
for the Xbox. And overall, I like it. I do plan on beating it, and that's saying a lot because right now I'm still playing Elden Ring, and it took me away from Elden Ring. So if anything, if that gives you how strongly I like this game, like that should speak volumes right now.
I got you.
Because that's a level where this year so far we're looking at a very strong list of video games, and I think
Right.
Tunic is another thing that like I don't know if it's gonna win indie game of the year, but I think you don't have a conversation without it.
I gotcha. Okay. Good to hear. Chris,
Mhm.
any last words you have to say before we let the people go?
Oh yeah, by the way, Tunic is red, but also coming to Xbox Game Pass because I'm being a shill right now. You can get Paramount Plus for a month, so you can watch Halo. No
Oh,
extra cost for the first month, baby.
there you go. There's your corporate chill of the month there. So
Oh,
that's Nexus
thanks,
Chris.
Phil.
Yep, there you go. That's Nexus Chris right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. But that's gonna do it. So apparently Tunic, definitely worth getting Game Pass for. Right? You know what I'm saying? I canceled my subscription. I might come back for a month to get that Tunic. Maybe I get my Tunic in. We'll see. On that note,
definitely do.
leave you all per usual. Love each other. Take care. Hey, but above all else, just be cool. We'll see you next time. This has been a microtransaction.
Oh, hail Phil Spencer.